And a blockbuster trade in the NFL as Myles Garrett is going to be a Los Angeles Ram. Myles Garrett to LA for a Super Bowl push. What's going on, guys? It's Donovan from the top of the key, and I'm here with some breaking NFL news. And just as you thought, the NFL, it's kind of the dog days of the off season, right after the draft, summertime's approaching. You see a trade for a top 5 defensive player to ever play in the NFL, switching to teams, let alone a championship caliber team that is ready to win. As the Rams are trading away Pro Bowler Jared Verse, a 2027 first round pick, and pick compensation to the Browns for Myles Garrett. This is a head scratcher in terms of what has been going on in the mind of the Cleveland Browns and Myles Garrett. A year ago, Myles Garrett had demanded a trade. He put out a letter to the city of Cleveland and said, "Thank you for all these years, but I want to win. I don't think Cleveland can give me an opportunity to win." Many thought this was a negotiation tactic where he put the leverage all on the Browns organization and front office for a bigger contract. And that's what he got. He got an extension last year, breaking all the records for most paid defensive end, most paid non-quarterback. And just a year later, he gets traded. And for Garrett, I don't want to say this is too late in his career to do this, as he is proven to be an all-pro player still at the age of 30, 31 he is right now. But I do feel like he could have got out of Cleveland a year or two earlier. And now for Cleveland, I'm at a loss of words. Myles Garrett is a he's the best player in the NFL that's not a quarterback. And you got Jared Verse, a first round pick, and some pick compensation that we don't even know yet for a top 5 defensive player of all time in his prime. And even if you want to say later in his prime, he's still in his prime, at the peak of his abilities. The Rams do it again. The Rams have proven to go all in. For example, trading away Jared Goff for a guy like Matthew Stafford, trading away picks that turned into Jameson Williams and other picks for the Detroit Lions. They're going all in. A team with the MVP of the NFL and Matthew Stafford, a top 5 receiver, Puka Nacua, Myles Garrett, a solid defense. This is going to be a crazy NFL season, and Myles Garrett can unlock so many things for that defense. We saw how Sean McVay would use Aaron Donald, and Myles Garrett is going to be a key factor in this whole regular season. The NFC West got shooken up. I think the Rams knew the Seahawks team was going to be good again this year, and they swung for the fences. The Rams have shown that they do not really care about first-round picks. Drafting Ty Simpson, maybe a head-scratcher, but maybe a future play. They just signed Matthew Stafford, I want to say, for a year extension. So maybe Ty Simpson is going to be the quarterback for the Rams next year. How is that going to look in the mind of Myles Garrett? These are all questions that will be answered this year. But a groundbreaking trade in the NFL that went down. And also some other NFL news. Odell Beckham is back. OBJ, let alone he's back going to the New York Giants. A homecoming per se. That's an interesting one. And then on top of that, Juju Smith-Schuster is back, and he is going to the New York Giants. So they have a wide receiver room of Juju Smith-Schuster, Odell Beckham Jr., and Braxton Berrios, with a quarterback in Jackson Dart, running back Cam Scatterville, Malik Neighbors. A hot take I'll present here. No, the season has not is nowhere near, but I think the Giants are going to make the playoffs. I loved what I saw from Dart. I enjoyed what I saw from Scatterville. They have Abdul Carter. They have Thibodeau. They have a solid defensive line. They just drafted a tackle. Got a championship winning head coach. I think they're going all in. And I think the Giants will have a better record than the Cowboys. And that's going to be a fun team to watch. Also, in other news, it seems like Russell Wilson is going to retire, going into the broadcasting world of sports, signing a deal with CBS. If this is it, Russell Wilson, as a fan of yours, I'd like to say thank you for all the memories. Moonball Russ will never be forgotten. Those passes to Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Doug Baldwin, they won't be forgotten. Looks like this NFL season is going to be a great one. Other than that, it's been Donovan from the top of the key with some NFL news. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.